now focus actually on piecing it all together. And in terms of actually trying to understand a framework to move beyond the requirements, that involves identifying the evaluation entity that's bringing the right competencies that are meeting the project evaluation needs. So pushing those two things together. So let's see how that works. So we talked about that you want to make sure that you're understanding the project's evaluation needs. And just to make things simple, we're talking about that in terms of a small or a larger project. Then the other piece that we talked about are the various different evaluation competencies. And so the first one that we talked about was in regards to methodology. And when you're thinking about a smaller project, that the right evaluator, in terms of just thinking about if that project is smaller, is do they have that targeted methodological experience and expertise. So related to that specific, perhaps its specific topic area, related to the particular program and funding source. Whereas if it's something that's larger, you may want an individual who's able to bring a broader methodological experience and expertise to the work. And that's in part because it's broader, more complex. You may not be aware of what the specific needs are at the onset. So if you have someone who has that broader methodological experience, they would be able to meet that need. And it's not necessary for a smaller project. Context. Well, again, in the same idea that you may want to have someone who make sure that they have that very specific current context experience. And for a larger project, you may want to have someone with a much more diverse set of contexts and experiences, again, for the same reason that I talked to in terms of the methods and the methodological approach, because they may need to bring that to bear to whatever may emerge within the project. And the personal skills, that with a smaller project, you want individuals who are able to effectively communicate and interact with the project team. But perhaps with a larger project, you may also want someone who has skills around consultation and can also serve as a thought partner. Then in terms of planning and management with a smaller project, that their systems and processes are in place to be able to manage a small-scale evaluation effort. And then in the same vein, that you want systems and processes that can be used to manage a large-scale evaluation effort. And then with professional practice, for both small or large, you want someone who is really connected to the professional evaluation field. So let me pause there and